The colour of MIDI notes can be displayed in three ways. 1. Colour by velocity level. 2. Colour by MIDI channel. 3. Colour based on track. I will go through them one by one. Colour by velocity level. The default colour of unselected notes is blue. The density of the blue is based on the velocity level of the notes. If I draw in a velocity ramp in the velocity controller editor, observe that the colour gradient of the notes represents the velocity level. Lower velocities are a lighter blue and higher velocities are a darker blue. In this mode, when you select a note, it turns red. This selected note will have a darker red frame around it. Although at lower velocities this may seem less apparent. If you lasso select several notes, the initial note you select will be the active note and will retain this brighter red frame. You can control left-click notes to add them to the selection. In this situation, the last clicked note will be the active one. If one note is already selected, you can shift-click diagonally to select notes within that diagonal area. You can change the colour of MIDI notes so they are based on the MIDI channel. Different MIDI channels will be represented by different colours. I have already set the first 5 notes incrementally from channels 1 to 5 in order to demonstrate this colouring. If I open up the event editor, you can see these MIDI channels are displayed. Now go to the menu item, Options, Use MIDI Channel Colouring. You'll now see the notes have changed colour based on the MIDI channel setting. So the colours of these first 5 notes are now different to reflect the different MIDI channels. Notice when using this setting that selecting a note retains the MIDI channel colour, but the red frame in this case indicates a selected note. In the case of multi-selections, the active or last clicked note can be seen in the event editor. It will be indicated by the brighter red note. You can also display MIDI notes based on individual track colours. I have already added colours to each track. Now go to the menu item, Options, and select Use Track Colours. So now the colour of the notes for the track 1 MIDI object is the same as the track colour. Likewise, if I select the object on track 2, the MIDI note colours will change to reflect that track colour. This mode is particularly useful for multi-object editing when you need to see the relationship between different MIDI parts.